All right, we are live. Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen. I am Soul of a Man, your author, speaker, and spiritual consultant extraordinaire. Of course, we're going to get into the books. Got to get into the books. Soul of a Man is available. We have these books in stock right now, $15. Dream the Impossible is available right now. We have this available, $15. And also Princess Destiny and her magical hair, because her hair is so magical and she's so amazing. She's so powerful with her magical natural hair. Available now, ladies and gentlemen. Just inbox me, hit me up, on the back channels, and we'll be more than happy to get one of these amazing books to you. Dream the Impossible, Soul of a Man, Princess Destiny. So getting straight to it, man, we're talking about where does your power lie? Where does that innate power that you have, where does that innate power that you have, naturally come from? So it's basically in a lot of you, what do you naturally believe in? Where do you believe your power comes from? Do you believe it comes from a higher power? Do you believe that it comes from within you? Do you believe that it comes from meditation? Do you believe it comes from a loved one? Do you believe that comes from science? Where do you believe that your power comes from? That the things that get you up and get you moving. Naturally in the morning. So naturally, where does your power come from? That's what we are asking today. So what's going on, Miss Jasmine? How are you? So so that's what we're asking. Where does your power come from? What is that what you know what is like at your core? What are you connected to that get you up in the morning, or just get you up and get you moving? For a lot of people, the like is people say, sometimes the struggle is real. It is. For a lot of people, getting up in the morning is a chore within itself. Not to mention, if you have to get up and you have, family, you got to get them together. And if you don't, you get to kind of stay in the bed until the last minute. But if you don't, you got to get up. So we're asking, where does your power lie? Where does the power come from? What is the intent behind the power to get you up in the morning? Is it your faith? Is it through prayer? Is it through meditation? Some people believe, and people believe in different things. Is it naturally your ancestors that that help to get you up and to help to push you and to guide you and to motivate you? And in a lot of people's stories, we see we see like sometimes the finished product, like social media. You'll see like these you'll see beautiful people and a handsome individual such as myself. You'll see them and they're all glammed up and the makeup is done and they look like they're to the nines. Looks like they walk straight out of a it looks like they walk straight out of a Disney, I don't know, like some kind of a Disney movie or something. They look almost darn near perfect, but we know that's not the fact, because we know that everybody, we know that everybody out here is going through something. That's why people say the struggle is real. That's why we're asking, where does your power lie? What is your power come from? What is the intent behind that power? Because we have a long life to live. We have to push. We have to, we grind out here, and we do it daily, and we do it, naturally. We do it from the naturally we do it from the strength of ourselves. You know, they say what do they say? It's the like the content of your character, and by the sweat of your brow. Sometimes naturally all you're gonna have is you. Sometimes you are gonna have to get up and you're going to have to save yourself. That is naturally, what that is. You're a mountain climber, you're hanging on a cliff, you're hanging by dear life, you're right there. You're dead tired because you had to climb that whole cliff by yourself, just with the gear that you have. And you're looking down, they say never look down, but you look down, but if you lift yourself up, you're very triumphant. And you know that you're going to survive, you know that you're going to live another day. That's why that is why we continue to fight, because this is a day-to-day journey. This is a day-to-day journey. What happened. What happened yesterday happened yesterday. But it's like the song says, at first you don't succeed, you have to dust yourself off. And you if the song says, at first you don't succeed, you have to dust yourself off and try again, whatever that is. It was interesting. I was watching this clip of a movie. There was a lady, she was at her like last stages in life. And so she saw this little girl, and she asked the little girl, she said, well, who are you? The little girl said, well, I'm you, but I'm you if you would have not given up. I'm you, but I'm you. What's going on with this thing? I'm you, but I'm you if you wouldn't have given up on your dreams. I'm you you uh if you would have had more love in your heart. I'm you if you um would have made a decision to do this. And that's why I tell myself and I tell you, don't give up, don't naturally give up on your dreams, because that little, you probably made a promise to that little you a long time ago that you probably forgot. And you know how it is. That is weird. Swear. Um, I don't know what's going on. Swear. What? Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, Lord, what's going on with this thing? Anyway, so and the lady was, she was so like, oh, I'm so sorry. She was apologizing to the different versions of the little girl within herself. And, and from that, the little girl was like, okay, well, it's time for you to go now. And she was like, oh, I'm not ready. Basically, she had a life filled of regrets. Don't let that be you. Don't try not to live with a life full of regrets. At least try. At least try, because you don't want to get to a point and let's say you're in a relationship with somebody and you're still thinking about your high school sweetheart. And you're really thinking about them a lot. You're like, oh, I wonder how such and such is doing. And you're really like, like really, really thinking about this person. And you scroll their social media picture, they're still single, they're doing this, they're doing that. And you're like, man, you know what? I really had an opportunity to get with that person. And let's just say like your life isn't that bad, you got a family, some kids, and you're doing something, but it's you're thinking like, man, you know what? I really had an opportunity to be like super fulfilled in my life. And that's what I really and truly want y'all to be, as your spiritual consultant. I want you to be as fulfilled in your life as possible. Really want to get too late in the game and look back, and you're in maybe somebody's nursing home, you're 90, whatever, and you're just filled with all these regrets. Man, I should have did this. Man, I could have did this. Man, if it's almost like if you have somebody in your life that truly cares about you, and nowadays that seems like that is so freaking rare. That person leaves this earth, and you have these regrets, like, man, I should have called more. I should have did this. Should that. I mean, at that point, it's probably too late. At really and truly, when that person isn't here anymore, and that person showed you so much love, and you just really didn't take the time to appreciate them. And it's almost like that thing. You never miss a good thing until it's gone. But I'm just saying that the the power that is inside of you should have really pushed you. You know how you think. Oh, I'm young. I'll do it tomorrow. I got time. I'm a. I'll get to it until time catches up with you. And you like, what if you manifesting something and everything in you was telling you to prepare this, and that. So when that manifestation comes in, you ready. You're like ready to go. You like, bags packed, whatever it is you're trying to do in your life, bags packed, you're gone. And manifestation comes and you like, oh, what am I gonna do now? And it's like you should have been, they say get ready. So get ready so you don't have to stay ready. But the beautiful thing is that you don't have to do everything. If you're like myself and you walk this spiritual journey, and if this is your first time watching Soul of a Man, don't forget to follow. But the beautiful thing is, if you walk this spiritual journey, you have help. You do. You have a lot of help. You have so much help. But of course it's naturally what you believe in. I don't force anything on anybody. For me it's God, my ancestors, I got angels, I got Jesus, I got all these different things. I know, and people might say, well, how do you know all of that stuff is real? I mean, like, again, I know. I don't debate with people. This isn't that, I don't, even if I have a panel, everybody's walk is going to be different. You may find something, later on in life. You may be halfway in life, and you may, figure out like, oh wow, you know, what that guy said or what those people said was real. But um, a lot of this spiritual and people say, oh, I'm spiritual and love and light and blah blah blah. Come on, stop it. Your spiritual journey is your personal walk. Your walk with God, Jesus, that's your personal walk. Are you going to find like-minded people? Of course, along the way. But a lot of that is within you. A lot of that, you're reading whatever, the Bible and all that, whatever it is that you're going to subscribe to. But a lot of that is going to be your personal journey. Whatever works for you, if you're, like if you look like me, a lot of the things that I found out wasn't evil, was told to me, oh, don't do that. I'm not talking about anything demonic. I'm just saying, like, when I found out that my ancestors were actually a real thing, when I found out that a lot of spirituality is dealing with things that are supernatural, that are from the other side. These are these are things that you may find in nature. Maybe your animal spirits, or things that you may see that a lot of people probably don't want to see. Your ancestors walking around. I hear people talk about stories of you know uh extraterrestrial aliens and all of this stuff. Now, some people would say like, oh, those are the crazy people. Those are people that wear the tinfoil hat. They don't know what they're talking about until you get on TikTok and you see people talking about orbs in the sky, literally lighting the sky up, and they're talking about these things all over the world. So you're going to tell me that all of these people are crazy? I don't think so, because these are the times. These are naturally the times that these are the times that we are living in now. So and that is That is what that is. That's the juxtaposition of what it is now. Things, things are happening. Things happening so fast. It's like now breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, and these things are going to continue to happen. These things, so you might as well, your spiritual protection and divine timing. You wearing um that 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 full, like, divine suit of armor helps to protect you every day. It helps you to be in the know. You want to find yourself to be like, uh people say, Claire this, Claire that, or I hear things, I'm seeing things, I'm having dreams about this and that. You turn on the news, you have a dream about a plane crash. You turn on the news the next morning and you see a plane crash. And these things are supernaturally happening now. In the real life, and in the real world. So that's why I'm asking. Wow, where does your power lie? Like, literally, like, what do you believe in? What is naturally, and what believes in you? You know, um, they say, so above, so below. So it is, whatever. I will tell you this: whatever you believe in, hold on to it, because it's probably fair game to say that a lot of other people don't believe in what you believe in. And um, moving forward, if again, if you are walking a spiritual journey, even if you're 100% in, 10% in, with whatever that looks like for you, hold on to it. Because naturally you're gonna need it. Like, really and truly, you're gonna need it. What is that? You're a fabulous therapist. Hey, welcome. So, really and truly, you're gonna need it. And you might see people like me talking about this stuff, like, oh yeah, they don't know what to talk about. And then, you see, you're gonna start to see more stuff, more natural disasters. And I'll never be one to wish anything bad on anybody, but these are the times we're living in. I mean, we all went through 2020. So if that didn't wake you up, I don't know what will. Seriously. Um, I'm a believer in God. I am. That is my walk. It may not be your walk. If you just say, like, well, hey, so love a man, I just believe in myself. Okay. I mean, that's what it is. Maybe that'll help you on this side. Cannot. Nope, didn't get that. But yeah, but it's these are, I'll just say that these are very, very, very interesting times. These are very, very, very y- well, yeah. And you know what? I'll I wherever you stand on that, I'll just say that these are things that are necessary for the times that we're living in. It's like, I'm a firm, but my ears was ringing. But anyway, that's major confirmation. But just know that, um, can I wait? Hold on, let me see something right here. Mm, mhm, mhm. Um, yeah. All right, there we go. Yeah. So, like I was saying, no matter no matter what you believe in, if you believe in false prophets, that's what you believe in. That's your walk. But just know that everything that you do on this side, on the other side, you're going to have to answer for. And again, you may say, "Oh man, you don't know what you're talking about." Okay, it's hey, again, but you believe in what you want to believe in. But I just asked you this question, where does your power lie? Seriously. And just continue to get tuned into your power as you continue your walk, and your walk is personal to you, whatever that is that you believe in. Like this individual was, talking about all this garbage. But whatever it is that you naturally whatever it is that you believe, just keep cultivating that. Maybe your perception will change, you never know. Mine does daily, but these are things that I see, and I have to make my adjustments, and I have to, I have to keep moving, and that's just naturally what, that's just what that is. So everything out here picture perfect right now, it is not. Are the times that we living in shaky and scary? They could be. I guess it's, again, it's all in what you are. It's all in which how you see things, and it's again, it's all in what you're believing in. So I don't. I've seen. I love history. I've seen scarier times. In the world where people thought things were going to end, but hey, here we are. We got another day, and we're gonna keep moving. And if this is your first time watching, yours truly, I am Soul of a Man. Welcome, and don't forget to follow yours truly, folks. So I'm gonna come up with a schedule so people can get used to seeing my face because I just kind of randomly pop up on here when but I know I have to be more diligent and all stuff. But anyway, so yeah, but just know, I'll just give one message that I'm getting somebody say ringing the bell, because you do have money coming in. It feels like there's money coming in the front, and whatever deal this is going to be for you, there's also going to be money that is going to be available with it on the back end as well. So I'll just leave that with you. I will just leave that with you. But yeah, man. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead on and shut this down. Probably back on here a little. I'm gonna try to get back on here a little later on tonight, but probably about 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. But again, don't forget to follow, ladies and gentlemen, and just ask yourself the question: where does your power lie? What do you believe in? What's keeping you sane out here? In this crazy little world we are living. But yeah, but thank you.